Hi, this is RDP. Today in this video, I'm going to replace the rear brake pads on my 2013 Ford Escape. So there are two caliper slide, one on the top and one on the bottom. We're using a long flathead screwdriver to remove the cover. So that's the cover. And then we're gonna use an X-Bit HW7 so this is the caliper glide we just removed. It's pretty dry, so we're gonna have to grease that before we put it back in. This piece of wire, so we're going to remove that and we're going to put it somewhere safe because we're gonna need that to put it back on. So you grab a long flathead screwdriver and then you put it in between the wire and the brake caliper, and then you put your hand over it. Then you do the same thing for the bottom. Put your hand over it and then voila. So now we can remove the brake pads. Wow. Apparently there was no brake pads whatsoever. So now, one thing you have to keep in mind when you remove the brake pads. So look the difference between the one in the back and the one on the front. So the one in the back has a wire metal. Now let's do some housekeeping, use a wire brush to clean up the caliper brakes and the caliper bracket. The caliper brakes is this one right here. The caliper bracket is this metal right here. For this caliper piston, you need special tools. So this is the tool I'm using. I bought this from the auto parts store, and it's called this brake caliper tool set. So come with a different size. So different size. So for instance, this is M, this is H. So each one has a letters on them. So the one I'm using for this 2013 Ford Escape, it's the letter K. So what you need to do, you put that over these two holes, a 3/8 ratchet to lower the caliper piston. We're going to give the caliper piston bracket a makeover. So more than 2 hours that we spray paint our caliper bracket, we're going to put it back on and see the effect. So this is the caliper bracket. We just installed it, and we're going to install the caliper. So these are the old brake pads, and we have the new brake pads. So this one will go in the back, and this one will go in the front. Let's go ahead and add some indices to the edges of the brake pad. So we just installed both brake pads. Caliper. Now it's time for us to put the caliper glide back on, and these are the two caliper glides, and we're gonna add some lubricant to them. And now we're gonna tie the caliper glide. So that was the top one. Now the last thing that we need to put back on is this metal wire. So let's go ahead and clean that up, and then we'll put it on. Okay, the first thing that you want to do when you're putting this piece of metal back on, you just put the first one, or the top one first, and then you wiggle your way. You use a screwdriver to fix it into place. Okay, so our job is done here. All we have to do is just pump the brake caliper back into place. Okay, everything seems to be back into place. Now let's double check, making sure the caliper and the caliper bracket are tied. That's good. Let's check on the caliper bracket.
That's good.
That's good. Now, one last thing. And voila. So we just need to put the tire back on and our job is done here. Folks, this is our DP. We just demonstrate how to replace the brake pads on a 2013 Ford Escape. I hope that you like this video, and of course, please subscribe to this channel for more videos and more giveaways. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.